Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Academia. You guys actually like this? That's cool. You've made your voices heard, and you know what? I like it. Let's keep going with it. Let's see where we can take this. So I've added a common area in the middle here, and it kind of describes this as a place where students can meet and kind of relax, chill, meet each other, etc. I'm kind of feeling like this is sort of, I don't know, like a common room, you know, for in Prison Architect. I'm gonna make a lot of Prison Architect references in here, so it's just what I have to compare it to as far as gameplay experience goes. So, all right, now it won't let me start the school year right now, and it says it's because I need to complete the principal's office, which I have, basic education grant, which I have, and you also have to have incoming and returning students in the administration panel. So let's take a look and see if we've covered all those bases. Completed. So basic education is done, right? We have things coming in, right? We have students coming in for incoming, right? And we have a principal's office at work. So we've met all these requirements, and yet it still doesn't let me start the school year. I think it's because even though this grant is completed, you still have to meet the requirements of this grant. And that means you have to have a junior and a senior classroom. It doesn't actually tell you that in the pop-up, and it really should. But I believe that's what it is. So since what we can do here is we can just take all grade levels instead of going only the 2. We'll take 15 students each. That's maxing out the students that we can have, and each classroom can support 16 students, so that's actually gonna be fine. We have a freshman class and a sophomore classroom. We actually have 3 of each, and I've gone ahead and completed the walls for the other ones too. I don't know how we're gonna mix and match these and how some students can take some classes at a time, but since we can fit every student in a single classroom for each period of the day, it makes sense that actually we really only need 1 classroom for each grade level. They can just keep coming into this single classroom that they have available to them. So that also means that the teachers, like, kind of don't have anything to do. Like only 1 teacher at a time per class, which seems like maybe not the best way to spend our money. They're going to be paid a full day's salary for only teaching 1 hour a period. But I mean, for now, that's what we have to do. So at least I think that's what it is. I don't know. I don't play this game. So freshman, sophomore, we're going to go junior here and senior here. And if we do that, it will now let us start the school year. It doesn't tell you that in that pop-up, but that's what it's expecting. We can then also remove these classes unless we need them. But for now, these aren't needed. So we're just going to limit this to a single classroom. The schedule is going to auto-populate itself. And that's just kind of how that works. Now, it looks to me like there's no art teacher in 8 a.m. And why is that? I don't know. Can't figure that out. Let's take a look at the departments. So all the teachers, see, this is why. So we want to tick all the boxes. So I think schedule-wise, we should see the teachers are cycling, but the students are going to stay in the same class. And it says teachers switch every 1 subject. Increases or decreases the number of classes a teacher will teach before switching with another teacher. 1 subject, fine. Okay, dismissal is 4 p.m. Everyone gets dismissed at 4. So that's what we're going to have. Are we ready? We got 1 class for each grade level, and everything seems to be set. We need to see if we're profitable, because I don't know if we are, but this is going to get us $8,400 a day. So let's hope it is. Let's go ahead and start the school year. Good luck to us. See what our students are all about here. All right, so we are profitable. Cool. It's now year 1, day 1. It is 6 a.m. homeroom time. And again, 9 days, I believe, is the school year. I've gone ahead and... Ooh, here we go. Here we go. We got teachers coming in. Is that what this is? Yeah. Got cooks. Oh, this is all the staff are arriving. Yeah. So I've gone ahead and I've built the front entrance. This is a $200 door. And eventually this whole thing gets in. I have a hunch that this is way too big. Like, I don't need the facility to be this big. But for now, it's okay. Let's demolish all of these, because we're going to eventually need them gone. And we'll leave the shrubs that are in the front and stuff. But all these up back here and stuff, we'll eventually have these indoors. So I'm going to have the workmen get on this for now, because I don't think we need to build anything immediately. School cleaning is now complete. So I did some school cleaning research, right? And the school cleaning research is going to let us unlock having janitors. And these are people that are going to go around and clean the school up and stuff, right? I think probably having worker priority should probably be a thing next. But before I do that, I'm going to grab Outlet Store. It's very expensive, but it's something that pays for itself over time. And if you get this early, I feel like it's going to be a good investment. Late in the late game, obviously not a great thing. So $9,000 now, but every object we buy from here on out costs 10% less. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And that means expanding to all the extra classrooms we're going to need and expanding the cafeteria, new office space, every other piece of equipment we ever put in this prison. The prison. I'm going to keep saying prison. The school. Every item we buy in the school from this point on is going to be a little bit cheaper. I think, again, over time, that's going to be a good thing. 7 a.m., still homeroom. So school, apparently, I think starts at 8. Oh my God, the kids are coming. They're here, going to common area, hanging out. So they arrive an hour early, and they just hang out before class. So it looks like everyone's going to this common area. Is there anything I can give them? Just chairs. It's just chairs and desks and stuff. But I feel like we could use another table, right? Because there's actually a lot of kids. So maybe we put in another couple of tables and some more chairs. I love that we can just drag that. I love that. And they can just hang out, you know? I do want to start working on walls and stuff just to kind of complete this so that all of this is indoors. And eventually this common area, I think, should be moved to here. At least if I'm still going within the spirit of the design of, you know, where I grew up anyway, I think I should do that. Another thing is, because we have so many students now, this is way more than I was going to have before. We have a total of 60 students in class. Look at this. Oh, they all fit. They all fit. They're all being taught. Yes, instruct them. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh, you're teaching. You're just teaching from the back of the class. Oh, yes, they all fit. Everyone is being edumacated. Yes, they're all very attentive. Some of them are learning about basketball. This is PE. We're teaching them about basketball instead of playing it in our gymnasium, which we can't do yet, I don't think. Let's take a look. Sanitation. Oh, we should probably get janitors. Let's talk about janitors, staff. Janitors. How much do they cost? $200 a day, 1,800 signing bonus. Okay, so to-do list. What's our grant? Hire janitors. We have cleanliness is next to godliness. Hire 3 janitors and place 4 trash cans. Okay, well, I actually already have two trash cans. Right here and right here. These little bins outside the toilet. I'm doing this because when I went to school, they were there, okay? We didn't have the hand sanitizer outside. I just kind of added that. And then this common area was just this wide open space. We actually have, in my high school, we actually had this, you'd walk past this, and the administration office was not this in your face, but whatever. This is, again, not completely accurate. But in this common area, as you're moving to this hallway over here to go to classrooms, and next to the gym, this was an entrance to the gym, not classrooms. There's these big trophy cases and stuff, and the school's got this big area where, they can show off all the trophies they've won for, athletics and stuff. All right, hired 3 janitors, done. That task is complete. We have to place 4 trash cans. So we have 2 of them already. You can place another one right here next to the drinking fountain. Makes sense to me. And right there next to the drinking fountain. Makes sense to me. Okay, that's going to be 4. We should also probably place one over here. Maybe 2 of them over there, just because this is the cafeteria where people probably want to throw things away. So let's do that too. And the workers will get on that probably right away since they're done clearing out the bushes. Yep, there it is. Good. Grant is completed. So now let's take a quick second and pause it. Our students are still in their first period classes. What are they learning about right now? Freshmen are language courses. Sophomores are learning about PE with Mr. Christopher Boland. Mr. Boland. We have art class with Miss Futrell. And then the seniors are in history class right now. And this is it's all good. Now, I kind of want to adjust this so that lunch periods are staggered. I don't want them to have lunch at the same time. So I'm going to try and move their recess period down 1, lunch, down 1 for the sophomores. No, actually, let's have freshmen and sophomore have lunch and recess at the same time. You guys will have it because there's not a whole lot of room for this. You don't want to have lunch too late in the day. So you guys will have your lunch and recess staggered. I almost feel like lunch and recess should be switched. You know? Like lunch first and then recess. I don't know why you wouldn't do it the other way around. Let's have them together, actually. We always had ours together. And then it can come down. So lunch at 12 for seniors, recess at 1. Juniors will be the same thing. Lunch at 12, recess at 1. Sophomores, we're going to have you guys have lunch at 11, recess at 12, and vice versa. Whoops. Like that. So it's a little bit staggered, but this way one is having recess while the others are having lunch, and then it just kind of shifts through that. I like that schedule better. That's how we had it in school. We'd have lunch period, and then you have your recess, or in this case, sort of just like this extra period of time. We had an hour lunch, basically, a 1 hour lunch period, which you never really need that long. You usually were done with your lunch in 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes or so, and then you were able to just kind of do whatever for a half an hour, right? All right. Let's see. Possessing full faculties. Build a faculty lounge. Ooh, I don't know where that is. We could put it in the back here. Just they come over this way after the cafeteria. Maybe. Playing field. Research calisthenics and build a field. Interesting. Linking up. Research zone links. Toilet training. Can't have your students and staff just peeing everywhere. Build a male and female toilet. We already have all this done. We just instantly get money. Sweet. School health. Probably important, actually, in case they get sick. I forget where the doc's office was in our school. I don't think we actually had one. Oh, no, wait. Yes, we did. I think it was in the back, though. Way back here. I think it was back here. It was a really small room. Because most times, like high schoolers and stuff, they don't really get sick very often, and it just sort of like take care of themselves, or they stay home. But the elementary school had a pretty decently sized one, if I remember correctly. And then middle school had like a little one, and then high school had a little one. But so build a clinic and hire nurses. We maybe we'll do that. It adds to our prestige as well. Student transportation. Ooh, probably. It sounds like something that's going to cost me money on an ongoing basis, though. I'm trying to like do the things that don't cost me money on an ongoing basis. Hiring nurses sounds expensive, but I can't see that until I research wealth or health, not wealth, health. So let's take health is wealth. Oh my God, health is wealth. Beautiful. Well, that works. Okay. Wait. Oh, I'm already doing the outlet store. Okay, just wait for the outlet store. Can I queue these up? Can I hold shift and... I can't. Doesn't look like I can queue them. There's this big bar here, so I felt like I probably could queue them. But it doesn't look like I can, unless it's like a... I'm holding shift, holding control, holding alt. None of that works, so maybe I can't. If you know how to queue up research, let me know in the comments. 9 a.m. Time for second period. And the teachers leave? Is that how that works? David Arnold is just resting in here. Yeah, the teachers are cycling. The students stay in class. That's cool. All right. All right. All right. That's good. So, how do we want to... do we want to expand classrooms, obviously? We actually want to also... We can't add anything to admissions in the middle of the school year. So you have to add to your admissions after the school year. Okay, I guess that makes sense. New students maybe don't... Okay. We'll use the money that we get from profiting here for this school year. I wonder if you can add it during the day. We could maybe pay off the school loan. We should, because we're paying interest right now. But it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Because I don't think it matters because you're going to pay the exact same amount anyway. That's the problem with systems like this. It wasn't like the game I said before wasn't accurate. It's like Startup Company, where you get a loan, you're going to pay the same in interest anyway. Like, regardless of when I pay this off, I'm literally, the daily payment is $200, but it might as well be interest free at this point because I'm going to pay that full interest anyway. So just let it go. Keep the cash. If you give up the cash now, it's just inefficient, I think. Unless I'm misreading that. How many students can be in here at once? We're big enough for now. I kind of want to see how the cafeteria works, though. Mostly, I want to see if our cooks are actually going to do something. So we'll see. Staff lounge does sound like a good idea. Also, the doors. I love how this is organized. When you build doors, you see how the door is only on one side of the square, right? It's about the direction that door opens, right? It's still like this. It was like this, so it's going to open like that, right? If I switched it, then it would open the other direction. I love that. It's cool. It's not like in PA, it just slides. Every door is a sliding door, which is fine, but I like the character of a swinging door like that. It's cool. I think I should add more toilets. We have quite a few students now. So let's grab urinals. We'll add a couple more of those along that wall. And then toilet cubicles. We'll add a couple more here. And the girls are going to need some more. So we'll add a couple more along the wall like that. And then eventually we'll go down like this too. Just in the middle, I think, so they can work their way around. Because it looks like the cubicles are their own thing, right? You don't need to put walls between them and stuff. They're all self-contained like that, which is kind of nice. We could put one more sink, but I don't know if that's necessary. Maybe this way. Two more sinks there, and the boys are fine. Yeah. One more sink on this side. The problem with the boys' room, though, is that I can't just put sinks, because the urinals are there. I could have put the urinals along the wall here instead. I'm actually pretty happy. Also, a little bit, maybe not so much happy, but, I'm kind of happy I don't have to run the plumbing, right? The utilities and the plumbing and stuff. They're, combing their hair and stuff. These are full, though, I wonder how... Yeah, can I see... Okay, so Yolanda Yurkinen. This is, her skills in certain subjects. How she's doing in certain subjects, I guess. That's cool. So we obviously want her to be happy, well-rested, well-fed. I feel very safe. Good for now. You feel very safe for now. Let's take a look at research. And I think probably health as well. So let's get health going. And then student discipline. Little discipline goes a long way. This research lets you hire monitors to patrol the halls of your school to look for misbehaving students. Dishwashing mastery. Makes your cooks wash dishes 100% faster. All right, we'll do that next. I don't think that's a big deal yet, but we'll do that next. I wanted to see the logistics of the cafeteria and how it works. So they all put their plates here, of course. It doesn't look like there's a limitation. Do they get full? Is there a reason to have two? Aside from having to wait in line to drop your plates off, that's kind of it. I like how there's a little pause there, because it takes time to take the stuff off your tray and put it in the garbage and then put your tray up there. I kind of like that. And it looks like the staff also rest on these benches too. So, oh, what's this? Crushing on my one true love. Jarvis, you dog. Unlock expel by researching expelled. Oh, cool. You can expel students if they're misbehaving. Oh, what I wouldn't have given to have that in Prison Architect. Just kick him out of our prison. It's like a prisoner transfer mechanic. Just transfer him somewhere else. So let's see. Jarvis is really crushing on Roxanne. Of course he is. I wonder why it's defaulting to full speed. When I click another student, pause it and click on a student, it goes right to 3 times speed. That's really weird. Like, click on a student, pause it. It was in 1 time speed, right? Click on a student, it goes instantly to 3 times speed. That's really strange. I don't like that. Like, it's not even me unpausing it. I just pause the game, click on a student, and then immediately it becomes 3 times speed. That's got to be some sort of an oversight or a bug, right? Unless that's a setting. Can I have a setting for that? I don't think so. I don't have any game settings, actually. I guess not. So we'll just have to remember that when you click on a student to hit spacebar or 1, you know, I click on a student and then hit 1. Can I tab through students? Like, if I hit 1 here, can I tab through them? No. Okay. So see, they're dropping trash on the ground, but our janitor is picking it up because he's a champion. What a nice guy. Our janitor, he knows what he's doing. Let's build walls here. I want to try to slowly work this place into being all indoor. I'm not sure if this is where I want this room and wall, though. I think it's going to be a pretty slow process getting all of this indoors because I don't want to start laying walls in senselessly. But I do want to get this stuff, like get all these shrubs done so that I can get money from it because it's worth a lot of money. So I'm just going to queue this up for my workmen right now. They don't really have anything to do, you know. I'm not constructing anything. 7th period. Schedule. It'd be cool if it would highlight the active period, but I guess I can see the time. It's 2:24, so they're in science. Juniors are in science class. Seniors are in math. Sophomores are studying history, and the freshmen are getting a good old taste and treatment of art right now. But the rest of the staff, we don't have a staff lounge. So I think I might work on that next, since most of our teachers are kind of doing nothing. Right? Most of our teachers are doing nothing because only 4 can teach at a time. I guess that's not most, it's 3. 3 of our staff are doing nothing at any given time, which I guess is good for their breaks. That's okay. That's okay thing for their breaks. It says we're profitable by 1566. I feel like we need to do better. We need to have more profits. We're not full. This sounds bad. We're not fully saturating our toilet capacity. So we have enough for bathroom facilities for now. And I like the hallway. I like this hallway. I'm going to build it. And I want this to be the common area afterwards. But I might leave this. I don't know. We are fully saturating this. So maybe we are going to go ahead and do this. Court. Yeah, I want basketball courts and stuff. Can't do clinics yet. Common area. Let's add another table here. We'll add another series of tables. Just here, though. I don't want to get too close to the bathrooms and stuff. So we'll just add some more so they don't fully saturate this. Health is wealth is done. Good drugs research available. Good drugs. Cuts the amount of time 6 students will spend recovering on clinic beds. Increase clinic recovery time by 100%. That's not good. I mean, that is good. It's not good that they have to have recovery time like that. Good teachers. Spend some money to access some good teachers. When clicking find more, at least one doctorate degree teacher will appear. Yeah, but like... Teacher training. Teachers are trained for larger class and get a +5 teaching bonus. Ooh. Worker priority. I don't know. I kind of want the lounge. But I also feel like calisthenics is probably good. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Now stretch. Unlocks field. And then eventually, can we get... Wow, we have to go all the way over here to get a basketball court. Basketball court is used for PE by senior students only. Only senior students take PE in a basketball court? Oh, I get it. Look at this. Okay, so oval tracks are used by sophomore students only. Swimming pools are used by junior students only. And then the basketball court's used by senior students only. That's kind of weird. I wonder what the developer's reasoning behind that was. Like not allowing all grade levels to access all facilities. I guess it's like probably the complications in coding where the teacher is going to put courses in. But I don't think it's that difficult. I mean, you have 9 days in a school year. You could just have alternating days. You know, like one day do this, one day do this, one day do this, and then go to the classroom, right? Maybe you have them in class most of the time and then they hit 1 day a piece at these. I don't know. But I guess that's just how they've decided to do it. Either way, I think calisthenics is going to be something I should research because I think PE is maybe less effective than, like in a classroom, it's probably less effective. Power tools. Your workers have bigger and more powerful, better tools so they can work harder and faster. Increase build speed by 100%. Greg's List. Use internet job advertisements to find teacher candidates more efficiently. 50% cheaper to find more teachers. Landscape architect. There's so much cool stuff in here. I don't know what to prioritize, but I think we're going to go with... I want to find the lounge. Health is wealth. Maybe good drugs. Is the lounge some... Oh, here it is. Staff-only facilities, including staff toilets and staff cafeterias. Teacher train... Probably we need to go down this route. Let's do human resources. We want better teachers and stuff, and to train our teachers and stuff. All right. Workers are not going to do this until they're done with all of these bushes, and that's okay. They'll be able to have all this stuff working. They're all dismissed. Class dismissed. Everyone leaves for the day, not going through the front door like I eventually want to have. We could go brick wall. Part of me wants to extend this down a little bit too, because I wanted to have like a weight room and stuff, but is that even a thing? I don't think a weight room is even a thing. It'd probably be up here. It's where most of the other stuff is. Experimentation. The best way to learn science is to get some hands-on experience. This research unlocks the science lab and computer room. Does the basketball court... Are there locker rooms? Unlocks library and AV rooms. I know where that's going. Liberal arts. Art room and music room. I know where that's going. Swimming pool. I actually never had a swimming pool in my... Yeah, I didn't have a swimming pool in our high school, so maybe I'll take the weight room and put the swimming pool where the weight room is. That's probably what we'll do. And then the track and stuff, like for track and field, that's going to be kind of just wherever. It's not going to be real to real life, if you will, from the high school I went to, only because our track and field is located way away from our school. We had soccer fields and stuff that were close by, but the primary track and field, if you will, and football fields and all that stuff, that's it. Yeah, literally on the other side of town. So it was, you had to take a bus there if you wanted to get there. It wasn't something that students used during class hours. It was always an after school thing. So at least that's the way it was in my school. Okay, day 2, guys. Day 2, 6 a.m. Human resources is done. I kind of want to get this. Unlocks faculty lounge and staff lounge. What's my current to-do list? I don't even have a grant selected, so I probably should. We actually researched the wealth already, so let's do this. Let's do the school health. We'll apply for this grant. And the school health is going to be back here. I really wish I kind of had other facilities first, but maybe we'll just change it to be here instead. This is not where it is for, you know, real world, real life, whatever for me. But I think we're going to put it here just because it's available right here. I don't want to like place a room over here and then not have space for the other things I want. So, and again, this is probably just overly big because it looks like, I mean, I don't know how many classrooms we need. Eventually, these 5 are going to be for freshmen, and these 5 are going to be all sophomore, and we're going to have juniors and seniors somewhere else. And then, you know, obviously they'll have the PE, we'll have the swimming pool and stuff like that. So that ends up with 6. Yeah, there's 7 subjects. No, there's 6 subjects. Yeah, so 5 classrooms, and then the other one for the other subjects, right? Okay. So our population cap is 500. So for the health, let's take a look at this. Zones. It's probably going to be special rooms, maybe. This is just common area. Services, clinic. Here it is. Okay, recommends 5x5. We're going to make this 8x7. We could actually just do this, 5x7. Let's put the clinic here. We'll have the staff room be here later on. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so for the objects we need for the clinic, we need clinic beds and medicine cabinets. We'll put the beds on this side. Wow, that's actually quite expensive. Let's do 4 beds for now. Could probably expand that later. And then medicine cabinets. We could put those maybe in the back like this. We'll, of course, have our brick walls on the outside of the building here. And we're going to put doors. I think we'll just lock this all with brick walls for now. We'll have doors. We'll have one that goes to the staff room too, I think. So maybe we'll have staff door there. And that could be staff only. Because you can do staff only to the doors, by the way. I did a few of them over by the office. So you simply click the door and you choose permission. So these red doors are staff only. And then the principal's office is actually anyone. Because I feel like if students have to go to the principal's office, I want them to walk down this dark, narrow hallway to get to the principal's office. That's what I'm hoping for. Just scare the hell out of kids, you know? Cooks are, cooking. Staff are resting. And we have all these extra benches for students now, which I think is working out okay. Still fully saturating them, but you know what? Like, whatever. Maybe we stick some chairs along the edge of the wall here. Just to give some extra sitting space. I don't know. It's this big common area right when you come into the school. I like it. And then they all come into class. Is it possible to get a look at, like, our grade? Like, how well are kids really doing? These are all pretty positive. Looks like food, fun, energy, bladder. Like, they all have needs similar to prisoners and prison architect. Hygiene need is actually going up, which is interesting. So I think we're taking care of them quite well. Our facilities can more than handle this number of students. School health advance. That's our to-do list. So build a clinic. Is this not done yet? Oh, we need a chair. Interesting requirement, but okay. We'll put a chair. Maybe they need a chair while they're waiting to be treated. We'll put 2 chairs here. See if that's good enough. Current research. We're not actually researching anything. So I'm thinking we get faculty lounge going. Or we do something that's actually better for everything. I don't think I need protection from lawsuits right now. Water rationing and electricity rationing. Water is a precious resource, so make sure everyone knows it. Decrease water cost of all objects by 20% and electricity cost by 20%. Is there... What's our bill right now? Okay, water bill is actually quite high. So we get things that help us preserve money. Let's do water rationing first. All the water... Yeah, water conservation from all these toilets. We can make more money. Spend a little money to make more money, right? And then, why don't we use these? I don't think it's necessary yet, but we have them done. We might as well use them. So let's add this as a freshman class, and we'll add this as a sophomore class. They're probably gonna, the students might move a little bit. It might add a little character to this place. I don't know. We'll see. Like, teachers are going to teach, and there's nothing to teach, though. That's the problem. There's no students for them. I wonder if that lowers... I don't know, their morale. I think it does, because now they're not going to be resting as much, right? Like, I'd rather have them rest than to work for nothing. So water rationing is getting going. We can have a nurse. We have to hire that, actually. Is it one nurse or two? 2 nurses. Done. Grant is completed. Okay. A path to cleanliness. We have all of this done? No. Research janitor routing. Okay, not yet. Disciplinary action, not yet. Transportation. Possessing full faculties. Yeah, the welfare and lounge. Let's do that, because we're going to do that next. I think. Research employee welfare. How far down the tree is that? It's right here. We can do that next. And we get paid for it, basically, so... yeah, playing field. This is an easy research project, though. Let's do the full faculties, though. Unless we could do something else that's faster. No, everything else is kind of... This is fine. I wanted to build a staff room anyway. All right. So it's 10 a.m. Shifting to 3rd period now. I'm not sure what else there is to do for this video, right? But it's okay, because it's already 37 minutes in. So if you guys like this, same thing. Let me know. Comments down below. I'm digging it. It's got a cool feel to it. I feel like there's periods of time, pun intended, I guess, where there's not really a whole lot to do. But I think once we get more students and get the place more full, right, then you're going to have issues where there's maybe fights in the halls or students are sick and you have to respond to things. I don't know. Are there random events in the game? Oh, wait. Hotkeys are right here. Is there a way to... You know what? I'll look for things. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Show some love to the series if you want it to continue. This started as a let's try, which means I'm not like super committed to it. But I'm warming up to the point where I am committed to just playing this through. So I wanted to give it another video. Because like when you release one video that starts something new, you usually get a pretty good influx of views for that because people are going to check out to see what it's like. But it's not until you get to the 2nd and 3rd videos where a creator really starts to see whether or not people are really interested in it, right? Because it's how many people come back for the next one that really tells me. So if you like it, come on back for the next one. We'll see ya. It's been fun. Bye-bye.